What's up, guys? RaginStalion here with another awesome, exciting adventure. We're continuing on with this holiday special, the grinding out the tuna sweetcorn potatoes on a non-ironman account. What a wonderful time we live in when we could just be Iron Man and not even have to be Iron Man. The RuneScape really is an awesome game. It gives you the freedom to really do what you want, how you want, make your own, plan your own adventures, and that's exactly what we're doing. And it's a great thing to be thankful for. A game that gives you such freedom, and in this time of Thanksgiving, giving thanks to things that we should be thankful for. So let's get right into it. So I talked in the past few streams about how I was trying to get acquainted with some of the methods involved with the Tithe Farming mini game, some of the strategies. This actually just the basic strategy for Tithe mini game, and I think I finally got to the point now where I got it pretty much down pat. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So here we go. Boom, boom. We're just grinding away at this point, guys. We got our little practice in. We got the rhythm down. There's no reason my brain can't just get right back into it. That's the cool thing about brains. They remember things. It's like a muscle. You just gotta exercise that muscle. Look at me. Ain't I awesome? Picking up right off as if I just did another run 6 or 7 hours ago. Had an awesome time with Emily. We sat and watched Mike and Molly. Not Golden Girls, but Mike and Molly. But hey, both excellent shows. Especially just chill shows you could just sit and watch with a loved one or a friend. Just those basic American sitcoms. Good wholesome TV and friendship. Nothing better. It's nice to take breaks from video games as a gamer sometimes. It's not good for a person to just sit in front of a computer 24/7, you know. It's nice to have some semblance of a regular life. Not saying gaming isn't a regular life, it's just not exactly a healthy life if you're doing it all the time. And look at me talking and getting distracted. Too much of anything can be bad. I had to learn that the hard way about something else recently that I won't go into any further than that. But yeah, it's easy to get addicted to things. Um, but uh, but yeah, we gotta discipline ourselves, man. Um, Humans are very I can't think of the word right now, but we're prone to our devices. I'll just say that. Humans are very hedonistic in nature. So we have to discipline ourselves. Just like I'm disciplining myself right now and trying to learn this mini game.
you're going to,
Yeah, I fucked up on that right side, guys, coming back around because I got distracted in my thoughts. It's really easy to get distracted in your thoughts in this game, though, because it's so, like, click intensive. Let me just make sure I did everything right here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, all's looking good. Yeah, see, that's all from talking. Those three, I missed those three because I was talking. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to like shut the fuck up here, because I'm still pretty new. So please excuse the dead air while I get more acquainted with this method. I'm just gonna try to lock in here and get acquainted with it. So yeah, let's try that again, guys. Here we go.
good girl. That's a good girl. Good. Doing there with Bubba. Staying there with Bubba now. I'm going to bed. Put her in the tech room, and then I move the shop back so she can't get out. Makes the door. Makes a little door. Yeah. You staying there with Bubba now.
Looking good. Looking good on time. Man, those clicks are getting it, man. I'm getting precise with the mouse, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave my DPI the same, guys. Because I'm used to this DPI, and making the DPI, increasing the DPI anymore would just throw everything off at this point. I'm pretty precise with this DPI, so I don't want to throw it off too much. And the reason I space out the pails like this is so that I don't actually click one or the other because they're too close to each other when I'm alternating between my watering cans. actually fucked up because I don't think I filled my watering cans all the way. So these are about to die. Luckily I was able to save it. And there's a perfect run, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. The only reason that one's missing is because clearly I just harvested it when I was on my way back around by accident. But basically, essentially, this minigame, you just want to harvest as much fruit as you can from the seeds that you collected before you entered. Because for every one you miss, or for every fruit that gets blighted from a failed grow, is one less seed that you can grow later. Ideally, you want to be able to take 10,000 seeds in, or however many you choose to bring in with you. Grow all of them on all perfect runs, and have 10,000 fruits to turn into the basket over here. Or the sack, the deposit sack, for maximum points. It's a very autistic kind of game. For all you perfectionists out there, this is a great minigame to play. It's okay, sweetie. Talking to my dog. She's being a little curious puppy right now. Sniffing everything around my desk and whatnot. Sniffing the hairs on my leg, making my legs tickle. Very puppy kind of move. Very puppy thing to do. She just wants attention. Ain't that right, Summer? You just want attention, don't you? Sweet little girl. Sweet child of mine. It's a good song. After I finish harvesting these fruits, I think I'm going to call Emily because I remember her telling me right before I left her house that she wanted me to call her. She always likes me to call her when I get home so she knows that I got home safe and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her a ring after I've finished harvesting these. And there's the last harvest right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see here. It's okay, girl. It's okay. Switch my audio settings. I know that's probably blasting on y'all's end.
Hey, how you doing? Are you there?
Let's see here. Hello?
Hey, what you doing?
I'm farming.
Farmer Bradley, that's too funny.
Well,
You didn't interrupt anything, what? Yeah, kind of a
did
little bit. It's alright
oh
though.
did I?
No, yeah, yeah, a little bit, but it's alright. You know, your family, so you're good.
I'm sorry. I thought you wanted me to call
You're
you
good.
when I got back
I
home.
I did, and I did tell you that just to make sure y'all are safe because I worry about y'all. You know, obviously, because
Yeah.
yeah. Tell babe she don't have anything to worry about with you and I because I mean,
She doesn't.
why do you say it like that?
What do you mean? I said she doesn't.
I think she worries about different stuff, and just please try to assure her that you know.
You don't. Why didn't you voice this concern when I was there, though? That's what I'm wondering. Because I remember I came up
We
to
all
you
need.
multiple times and I was like, "What? Are you okay? Like, why aren't you hanging out
Yeah,
with
I
us
mean,
in there?"
I know, and I'm like, I don't want Babe to feel a certain way, but also, I mean,
I
I
don't
love you
either.
both, you know. I mean, like, I love Babe like that, but we always have a strong chemistry and connection, obviously. But like, I mean, I'm in love with Babe, but yeah,
No, Bree, you there? I mean,
yeah, Babe right here.
I asked you something just now.
Just kind of, I mean, I try to be okay, with all of us hanging out, but I just kind of see it as, um, I don't know, I just always see a repeat of what happened in June of it gonna
Even
happen
if no,
again.
it's not gonna happen. It's the repeat in June. That's not gonna happen again, right, Bradley? I mean,
Was it the couch thing? Because I told
oh,
you I was, when I slid over to her, that I was
No, it wasn't that. It's just in, just in
the
general.
thing in
It's,
general. Yeah. Me
it's just
being there in general. I got you.
like,
no, not you
I
being here
don't,
in
I
general,
don't,
no.
I don't know. It seems like the way I see it is just kind of like you bring out a different side of her than I do.
Yeah, I could.
And
I picked up on that too. Like,
she
Really?
seems more happier, giddier,
mm, yeah,
and
that's what I gathered too. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but it does feel like a threat because it's just like
Babe, it's
I
not though.
can't.
You make me laugh way like crazy, like so like
There's
much.
Emily. There's just something about him. He's got a hold on you somehow to where
He's my best
he's
friend, babe. Come
you're
on now.
different with him.
I don't mean to be different. I mean, it's just
We do have
friendliness,
a
you
lot
know.
of history, Emily.
Yeah, but I mean, and that's a good thing. I'm glad I've known you for this long. I wouldn't change that,
Emily,
you know.
it's like I told you on the couch. You know, like how would you feel if you had this wonderful girlfriend, and you do. I'm not saying you don't, but how would you feel if you had this wonderful girlfriend and she had this guy come over and spend time with y'all? You kind of feel like a third wheel, wouldn't you?
And that's how I feel.
I don't want, but I mean, I want y'all to, all of us get along, have a good time, laugh, have fun, and just stuff like that, because I love both of y'all. You're my best friend. I do anything for you. I love you to death, and I love Babe. Like in love, I do anything for her. I love her to death too. You know what I mean? I mean, is that making sense? I don't know. I hope so. Um, but yeah, you know. So
There's different. Love is a spectrum, Emily.
right, there's different levels and different ways of types of love. I know.
So when you say love, what do you mean?
Probably it means. What do you mean? What do I mean? Love, like you know, like I do anything for both y'all. I mean, I do anything for you. You're my best friend. I love you to death,
What
and
kind
I
of
do anything
love?
for Babe. I'm in. Huh?
What kind of love?
What? A friend, like a friend, close, really close friend. You know, love. You know,
Are you
but
trying
I
to
mean,
say love but not in love?
y'all know what I mean. Come on now.
Oh, she's not saying that.
No, stop. You know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean, though, right? I mean, come on now. I told you. I even said what I said. Well, God, I said I'm in love with you, and I love you like that. I love you like crazy. You know that, babe. I just said that. Did you not hear me? That's right.
I know you said it, but you act different
No,
when
I
he's
don't.
around. Yes, you do.
Babe,
He even sees it.
bro, do I act different when you're around?
Yes.
In a good way?
I mean, I don't know because I'm not there when I'm not there. You know, like
Oh,
I can't really say, how you act when I'm not there because I'm not there. But I do kind of feel like when I'm around you in your presence, when we're together, some of that old timey giddiness comes back out of you. And
I'm sorry.
I don't know if you and Bree are like that giddy amongst yourselves, but
Sometimes, you know.
from what I'm hearing from her, apparently not. And I hate that. I wish y'all had that, if you don't, you know. Um
I feel
but
like we have, giddiness and funny, silly. I mean, Babe said sometimes. I mean, I feel like we do, though, you know. Babe, what's wrong? I feel like we do, you know.
Not the way you do.
Babe, it's not like that with him and I. It's really not. Help me
I'll,
out, Bradley.
I'll be right
You're
back.
the best. Baby, it's not like that. You have to know that, alright? Don't be upset. Please don't. Come on, up it. It's not like that. I promise, okay? Trust me, right? Right? Baby, you gotta trust me, please. You trust me, right? You know I love you. Baby, you know I'm in love with you. You know I love you. You don't have to be. You don't have to.
Okay, I'm back. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. We're here. Sorry. Just hang on a minute, please. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sorry, just a minute, please.
You're good. Yeah, I'm just taking a real quick break, guys, right now while I eat some dinner because I haven't really. Well, I had a bowl of chili over at Emily's, but I'm going to eat a little pizza here. Summer. be right back and wash my hands. You there? I'm back, guys. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just talking to Babe about stuff. I'm here though.
Oh,
Is everything okay?
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I sounded kind of like I ended that sentence with a question mark before, but I am streaming right now. I'm
Oh, okay.
acting kind of, I'm kind of preoccupied with that, but I
Okay.
wasn't trying to act weird or nothing. Nah, like, I mean, yeah, I know you guys are like a thing and whatnot. Like, I do think of you like a friend, Emily.
I think it'd be like that too. You're like a best friend, you know, like, you know.
Yeah, really, really good friend, you know.
Exactly. Sorry, I was drinking. I mean, obviously, I do anything for both of y'all, but but like, there's, like I love y'all both and I want y'all both in my life, but Bradley is like a best friend, I mean, like, dude, it's like you're like Brandy. Like, oh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up. Sorry, but you're just like a Kristen, but like different, but like cool, like chill like Kristen and stuff, and just like just like a best friend that you've known for years. I mean, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And dude, we had known each other for years now.
Yeah. Who's Brandy?
I don't know. Oh, you're funny. No, I don't know. Oh gosh. Well, looking at you, listen at you. You remember. Like,
Unfortunately.
unfortunately. Are you still streaming or no?
Yeah.
Oh darn, never mind. I'll talk. We'll talk about that later.
No,
But anyway.
let's not and say we did.
See what I mean? He says to put that in, it just trips me out. He's talking about let's not. He sounds like me. Let's not say we did.
That's
But
because that's what you always say, though, Emily. I got it from
I
you.
know I do.
I learned it
I
from
do
the
say.
best.
Oh, thank you. I try. I try. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, Yeah, that's just right. I'm just telling Babe about some stuff, and stuff, and
Yeah.
and, and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll be right back. Just let me finish telling Babe, and then I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Alright, you're gonna put me on hold.
I'm sorry.
Do not
I'll be.
put me on hold. There they go again. They put me on hold, Brenda.
Brenda, what in the world?
No, I was doing a bit like, like when telemarketers call you and they're like, just one
Do
more.
not put me on effing hold. I
Sir,
know,
sir,
right?
if you would give me one moment, I will be right back. Do not put me on hold. Just 1 moment, sir. Just 1 moment. And then they
Just
put him
one
on
more.
hold. And he's like, do not put me on hold. And they start getting all
Oh yeah.
mad and stuff. And they're like the other guy like pulls the like no English card. Like oh, I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. Like
Yeah.
but it's really like just their policy to put their customers on hold without even asking them. But they won't
I
tell
know.
you that. They won't tell you that.
Yeah. I know, right? They sure don't. That's funny. All right, I'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
Be back, Captain.
All right, Captain.
Okay.
Only missed 2 fruits that time, guys. Refill my water. Oh, I got 100 fruits right there. I'm gonna keep on this time. As long as I ended on 100th, I think it'll still give me the bonus points. Not sure, but we'll see. I might just do these whole 10,000 seeds and then see what that gets me. Like, see how many points. That would be fun. That would be really fun. Just do all 10,000 seeds and then turn in all 10,000 or 8,000 and some odd fruits and then see how many points I get from it. That would be really fun. Because they're really not worth that many points altogether. Alright. Time to lock in here, guys. I mean, if you're planting them this fast, shouldn't take that long to go through all the seeds. You just gotta stick with it, I guess. I guess it's not too crazy to plant 10,000 seeds. Not at these rates, anyway. I mean, you gotta consider some people do the 25x5 method or whatever it's called, and that's even more insane than this method. But I think you need like perks that you unlock through the minigame to do that method, and I don't have those perks yet. And like barbarian, like barehanded seed dibbler, and or whatever, which basically is a fancy term for I planted the seed without a seed dibbler. I call it a seed diddler though to be funny. It's a diddy seed dicker. A diddy seeder. A seed diddier. I hate it when you forget to water a seed on that first phase. Like you plant the fruit and you're in such a hurry that you go to plant the next fruit without even watering the first fruit. I hate when that happens. I like it how the character like kind of shakes her butt a little bit when she plants the seed in the ground. She does like a little twerk. Watch her. See? She just goes. Like trying to really get that seed down in there, you know. She does like a little twerk dance, trying to get that seed in the ground. That's not how you garden. That's not right, dude. Like, they did that shit on purpose. They had to have. I guess Jagex was just in a twerking mood that day. Whoever coded that wanted to see some ass twerking. And there's another perfect run, guys. Awesome. Oh, I forgot to harvest these. Can you imagine having a fruit that's big? Like growing some kind of exotic fruit that's actually like as big, if not bigger than you. That'd be crazy. It's like George and the Giant Peach type shit, you know. You'd be eating fruit for days. Galava Nova fruit top. It's a fun thing to say. It's a mouthful, man. Mouthful of fruit. Galava Nova. Galava Nova. Galava Nova. And that's not the only fruit with that kind of name either. All three of the fruits that you grow at the Tithe Farm have funny sounding names. Like kind of like just like play on syllable names. Whoever made this minigame must have been pretty high. Another perfect run, guys. Pretty much got the hang of it now. At least for this strategy. Basic strategy. I feel like I'm growing fruit for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or some shit. I could make some dope ass chocolate out of this fruit. Some kind of chocolate variant or something. Can you imagine cocoa beans being this huge, man? That'd be a lot of chocolate, man. Little Oompa Loompas running around and shit, planting this shit. I think technically cocoa beans are considered a fruit. Man, I love my Razer Naga X. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for this mouse, I probably wouldn't be able to do this mini game. Just having any gaming mouse that you can set your DP up high on, like, that helps so much in this mini game. It's just crazy. You really need a gaming mouse for this shit if you're gonna be doing Tithe Farming. I mean, I guess you don't need it, but it definitely helps. Or at least a good quality mouse. Something with good DPI. I couldn't imagine doing this shit on a laptop, man. Or on mobile. You never get anything done. Oh yeah, I gotta refill these. God forbid the day I start this mini game without refilling my water pails. Oh gosh, that'd be horrible. You'd be running back and forth to the water barrel in little short bursts, just trying to keep all your plants watered. Just to keep from forfeiting the game completely. I'm sure it'll happen at some point, though. Because already I had that one run where I didn't fill them all up all the way. Like I didn't let the refill timer run down all the way. Ended up with some half full pails. You guys remember that run? It's not the kind of game you want to do when you're really stoned either. Probably not the best idea. I mean, you gotta be really on your shit with this game, man. And timing is everything. Make one little wrong move and the whole game is just forfeit. This is definitely not a Netflix and chill activity. Another perfect run, guys. I'm so glad I got the basic strategy down pat. Honestly, I was making fun of people that do it for a while, and then I was just like, oh, well, I'm talking shit. I might as well just give it one more try. And I'm kind of glad I started talking shit and feeling guilty about it because I gave it one more try and I got it. I actually became just as autistic as the people I was talking about. But it's really not maximum autism. If I wanted maximum autism, I'd do 25x5 method. Gosh, I could never do that strategy. Can barely do this one. This is just the basic strategy. The 25x5 strategy requires memorizing a lot of patterns and stuff. I mean, you got to memorize patterns of movement in this one too, but the patterns that must be memorized to do 25x is a lot more erratic. You kind of zigzag back and forth between the plots. I can't even be asked to explain it right now. Not while I'm doing this. But yeah, it's crazy. You kind of zigzag, but it's not a straight zigzag, you know. It's like you plant two on one side and then plant two on the other side. See, I'm already messing up trying to explain it. I can't explain it right now, guys. I'm busy. But yeah, and even then, even if you plant two going up one side and then move over and plant two going up the next side, it's even erratic beyond that. Like, because not every plot, because then when you get to the end, you switch over in a weird way, and you don't switch over in the same way when you move between plots. So you got to have like a iodic memory or whatever the fuck to do that. Yeah, it's like I said, it's maximum autism, the 25x5 method. You got to know exactly where to move on each plot. You got to memorize all that shit. And you can't waste any time doing it. Yeah, I lost one there, guys, trying to explain the 25x5 strategy. But that's okay. I'll shut the fuck up next round. It's either called like the 25x5 method or 25x4 or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's a bitch. I was looking over the diagram of it the other day, and I was just like shaking my head, like, how do people do this? I could never do this. I'm sure I could if I practiced it enough and got used to the patterns and stuff, but I'm not trying to do all that. It'd probably take me like a week to get used to. And I'd probably fail it like 1,000 times before I actually got used to it. Like I said, it's just really erratic. It's like you plant one here, plant one here, and I'm not even on the right end. I'm on the. Okay, so let me show you real quick. Okay, so like you come over here, and I don't even know if I'm explaining it right, but I'll do my best. But basically, what you do is you plant one right here, okay, and then you come over here, and I believe it's the right side. I may be mistaken about this, but you plant one right here. You plant your next one up here, okay, and then you come over here. I can't remember, but I think you plant one right here, and then I don't remember. Hold on, let me look real quick, because I'm speaking out my ass right now, but the 25. Let's see, advanced strategies. Okay, here we go. Yeah, 25x4 method. Okay, it's called the 25x4 method. So okay, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is like maximum autism. I don't know how people do this. Um, but okay, so you plant one right here, and then you plant one right here, then you plant one right here, then you plant one right here, then you plant. See, you go up two, and then you plant one. You come over here. You do two over here. You plant one right here. Then you plant one right here. You come over again. You plant one right here. You plant one right here. You come over again. You plant one right here. You plant one right here. And then when you get to the end here, you that two on one side thing that continues over to where your 10th plant is basically like right here. And then you repeat the same pattern. You come over here. You plant two back to back right here, and then you come over here, you plant two back to back right here, and then you come over here, and so on and so forth, and then it like wraps around somehow, and I have no idea how like these autists are doing this many plants in one run, but basically there's 6 plots in total in the whole entire method, and after they get to like the 17th one, which ends right here, they come over here, and 18, 19, yeah, and then like then they go straight down on this plot, 18 or 19, 20, 21, 22, 20, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. But honestly, guys, if I tried this method, I, oh man, I would be like, these plants would be dead. All these plants would be dead. Yeah, it's just, you know what? I'm gonna do what I did before. Since I'm talking shit, since I'm gonna talk shit about it, I might as well do it. I might as well put my money where my mouth is if I'm gonna talk shit about it. So let's do it. Fuck. What the things I do for streaming content, man, I swear. Okay. So let me just review the diagram again, just so I know I'm not messing up anything. All right, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, yeah. So 1, and right side 2, left side 3, 4, right side 5, 6, left side 7, 8, right side 9, right side on the next plot 10, left side 11, 12, right side 13, 14, left side 15, 16, and then end on one right side. Come straight over to 18 on the third one. Whoo! Oh man, I don't know how they do that. Let me just go over it in my brain again one more time so I don't forget nothing. Alright, so 1, alright, so and then come straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's killing me. I'm so stupid for doing this. Okay. This is driving me crazy. This is actually literally driving me crazy. Trying to work myself up to doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Alright. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's pretty much straight across the top. Let's just fuck it. Let's just do it, guys. Let's do it. Alright. Boom. 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 Don't talk about it, be about it. Boom. Boom. Alright, boom. 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 Okay, and then 10 right here. Boom. Boom. Alright, come over. Boom. Boom. One more. Boom. Boom. Okay, now come over again. Boom. Boom. Do 2. Boom. Boom. My brain's being my best friend right now, apparently. Boom. 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 Yeah, and then 3 across the top. 3 across. Oh, shit. Okay. I guess I just have autism. I don't know. Boom. Boom. Okay, and then come straight down all the way.
Hey, Captain.
Hey, what's up, Captain? Boom.
Boom. Hey, not much.
Boom.
What you doing? Still
Boom.
streaming?
I'm farming. Yeah, I'm streaming and farming. Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Gosh,
Boom. Just don't talk right now. I'm trying to do something. Boom.
Okay.
Boom. I'm doing a really intense strategy, and I gotta stay focused completely. See, guys, see what I mean? Like, it's impossible. Like, I just don't know. I don't know how these guys are doing these many plots without, like, fucking it up somehow. Emily, it'd probably make more sense what I'm saying if you just tune into the stream.
You said tune into the stream?
Yeah, because you'll see what I'm doing. It's actually quite fun.
Yeah, it's after 2 o'clock, but we're getting ready to go to bed. But can I call you tomorrow, please?
Sure.
Alright, I'll call you tomorrow or later today on Sunday.
Okay.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
Alright, bye-bye. Call you tomorrow. Alright, bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, and see, guys, I'm losing it. I'm losing it all. Like, I just don't know how they could possibly manage to pull off all of these plots. Like, it's just insane. It's complete autism. Autissimus Maximus. But to be fair, guys, I did kind of get distracted when Emily came back, and I did kind of fuck up the pattern on my return watering trip. So I guess to be fair, we will give that one go, one uninterrupted go, just to see if I really got the gall to do it, or the know-how. And honestly, this might be doable with the minigame perks that are unlocked with points. But it may be possible that I'm not able to do it, in other words, because I have not unlocked the quality of life minigame perks that kind of speed up some of the minigame aspects a little bit. Let me read over that 25x4 method real quick. Just a tip. 25x4 method. 25-4x method uses the time saved from efficient movement to do 4 rounds of 25 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 rounds, so. Oh, maybe it means like the 4 rounds of 25. Yeah, 25 seeds instead of the usual 5 rounds of 20 seeds. 5 rounds of 20 seeds. Okay, I see what they're saying. But why do you only have to do 4 rounds? That's the question. If you have to water it 5 times, you have to water it 5 times. I don't understand that. Hold on, guys. Let me go use the bathroom before I have an accident. That pizza just went right through me. I'll be right back. It's probably the chili, honestly. Not that the chili was bad or anything. The chili was great. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Summer. Come here, Summer. Okay, I'm back, guys. Summer, come here. Come here, Summer. Get in there. Get in your spot. Sit. Good girl. Okay, let's see here. All right, the 25x4 method uses the time saved from efficient movement to do 4 rounds of 25 seeds instead of the usual 5 rounds of 20 seeds. It's funny because I always thought you had to do the same amount of watering cycles, which is what they're referring to here as rounds. A round is a watering cycle. So how are they getting away with only doing 4 rounds, 4 watering cycles? I don't know that. I don't know. Manual watering and efficient movement. Manual watering and efficient movement routes are used, but it does not combine harvesting and replanting as in the combo method. Okay. And I don't even know what the combo method involves, but apparently the combo method involves replanting and harvesting in the same action, in the same 2 actions back to back, which is interesting because it kind of keeps the grow going that way, it sounds like. Anyway, bring 10 watering cans to be able to do the full run without refill. See, I don't even have enough watering cans. Bring 10 watering cans to be able to do the full run without refilling, as the 25x4 root is too dense to allow easily casting. Humidify mid-run. See, humidify must be one of those unlockables that makes the game easier. Let's see what humidify. The humidify spell will fill all empty water carrying vessels in a player's inventory with a single cast, including buckets, fish bowls, jugs, vials. Okay. So it has nothing to do with the minigame. That's not a minigame unlock. That's just a magic spell from the magic skill. But I'm guessing some players have been using this magic skill spell to fill their buckets, or water jugs, which makes sense because it says it fills all empty water carrying vessels, which would come in pretty handy in this mini game. But it's saying here that doing the 25x4 strategy is too dense to allow easily casting that spell mid-run, which makes sense because you would be, to do 6 plots like this, you would be completely cut for time. I mean, I'm cut for time just doing 5 plots, you know. It says planting 25 seeds without having any plants die requires using both diagonal movement technique, which is where I'm zigzagging back and forth. Planting 25 seeds without having any plants die requires using both the diagonal movement technique and the seed dibber animation skip. Okay. The seed dibber animation skip. What is that? I mean, I know of the watering jug animation skip, but I didn't know there was an animation skip for the seed dibber. What do you do? Like bring yeah, I don't know. You can't bring 2 seed dibbers like you can with the watering jug, because with the water, the reason the watering jug animation skip works is because you click on the jug to use it on the crop, but you don't click on a seed dibber to use it. You just have it in your inventory, and then you click on the crop and it uses it automatically. So I don't know what that's about. Executing this without major mistakes leaves 10 to 15 seconds of leeway before the first plants start to die. Common mistakes include not manually watering the new seed fast enough to skip the seed dipper animation, being slow to plant a new seed. Oh, that must be the watering jug animation skip. No, it's not. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Um, Common mistakes include not manually watering the new seed fast enough to skip the seed dibber animation, being slow to plant a new seed after a small movement, and accidentally using a seed on an existing patch. Both the 25x4 method and the combo root method allow players to grow 100 fruit in 16 full runs of their respective roots. That is, run to plant, water, and harvest. That is, runs to plant, water, and harvest. The main difference is in the margin of error, which is already small on the combo strategy, but is even less forgiving in the 25x4 run. The player is, like I said, it's maximum autism. The player is never standing and waiting on plants to grow with the 25x4 method, whereas the combo root method always involves waiting a few seconds for the 20th plant to grow, with near perfect performance using Lagavano fruit, which I haven't even unlocked yet. This method allows the player to gain up to 115k experience an hour. It takes about 19 minutes to gain 100 fruit, leading to 110 points gained per hour. If no mistakes are made, the two methods are almost identical in terms of speed. This method offers an edge in earning rates through its capacity to overlap runs. If the plants are being harvested with flawless performance, the player may recognize they have time to spare in the harvest run and may decide to harvest and immediately replant and water the last few patches, akin to the tick perfect method, respectively shifting the starting point of the root. Using this method to overlap up to 16 plants can save 1 minute per full run. Using this method to overlap up to 16 plants can save 1 minute per full run, improving experience and point rates by up to 5%. See, I don't even know what half of this stuff means, guys. This is like maximum autism. I'm not smart enough to understand this shit. Yeah. I mean, I can follow instructions, that's one thing, but some of these manipulations are just beyond my expertise. Like, what is a seed dibber skip, animation skip? I don't know. That's some nerdy shit right there. Of course, some may say my water pail animation skip is kind of nerdy, but that's pretty basic stuff, though. You just click two different pails back and forth. This seed dibber animation skip, that sounds like some next level shit, man. Planting 25 seeds without having any plant style requires using both and a seed dibber animation skip. What the fuck is a seed dibber animation skip? That's what I want to know. Because I didn't know it was possible to skip that animation at all. What is a seed? Are they referring to barbarian farming? Because with the barbarian farming, it removes your need for a seed dibber. You plant seeds by hand like you would in real life. You know, like where you push your thumb down into the soil and then put the seeds in the little crater created by your thumb. That's what barbarian farming unlocks you to do, to where you don't even need a seed dibber anymore. But I don't even know if that's what they're referring to or not. It seems like they would have said barbarian farming if that's what they meant. Manually watering each plant. Let's get the seed dibber animation. Manually water. What does that mean? Manually watering each plant will skip the seed dibber animation. What does that mean? Manual water. Okay. Old school RS, manual watering. It sounds like manual watering is just like where you just click the jug and then click the plant, and you're watering it yourself. Like I don't know what they mean by that. Yeah, no, 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 I'm not doing the not gonna do it, dude. I'm just not. I'm not gonna do the 25x4 method. I'm not autistic enough for that shit, guys. Cause these guys are just like taking this shit way too seriously. Like this video I just watched, this guy was using humidify and like endless water pail, like a mega water pail that could hold a bunch of water and all kinds of autistic shit. And I just got completely discouraged. So yeah, not doing that. Back to the regular method. It just makes me feel shameful, man. There's actually people like that can do that shit. Like honestly, man, I'm completely bewildered by that. I'm not that serious about farming. Don't have the time. Yeah, I think I did something wrong here, and all my saltiness. I was a little salty there for a second, guys. I'll admit that. Like the fact that people can just play this this game at some of these levels, and I've put years of my life into this game. It's just I can't help it, but it just makes me a little salty, just a little bit. And you got some jackass come along and do about an hour of reading online and master the game in fucking no time at all. Which is essentially what I'm doing. I'm just not mastering it like on the level that some of these guys are mastering it on. Like, it's pretty insane how seriously some of these people take this game. But I mean, look at what I'm up against. I mean, it's the most popular MMORPG in the world. Of course, there's gonna be like outliers, you know. Of course, there's gonna be a few autistic savants that come in and just throw the book at Jagex, you know. Like, I can't compete with that, and I shouldn't expect to compete with that. So I'm good. That's my cope. That's my hot take. And I'm okay with that. I'll never be the best, and I accept that. So I'll just stick to my basic strategy here and be happy. To be fair, I was looking under the advanced strategies when I came across the 25x4 strategy. So I'm not advanced. I just started this mini game. Why should I hope to do an advanced strategy day 2 of the mini game? I shouldn't. That's just unreasonable. Unreasonable of me. Completely unreasonable. I should just stick with the basic strategy for now. Get used to that. And then maybe in the future, once I've done like the barbarian farming training and stuff, then maybe I'll come back and try that method again. But until then, I'm good. I'm happy. Until then, I'm happy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do about another hour of this, and then I need to head to bed. I'm still here, guys. I'm just locked in. This shit's pretty crazy. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing this. I'm getting so good at it now. Like, I'm almost like overlapping the fruit and shit. If that makes sense. The little circles going around and stuff. The little timers. I'm almost overlapping those type shit. I finally had my muscle memory kick in, and my mouse knows exactly where to go each time. And I got my timing down perfect. I got it down to a science now. It's actually to the point now where, like, this game is so chill. I just have my brain goes like on autopilot, and I'm just sitting here like meditating on stuff, like just thinking about my life and stuff. It's actually really relaxing and chill. I love this shit. It's like driving, you know. Sooner or later you get so good at driving you actually just have time to think about stuff, and that's what I'm doing. Like ruminating on my life and stuff. The events that led up to this moment. This would be fun to do on acid. I might actually do that one day. If I get up early enough. That would be fun. Cause like when I'd start peeking on acid, all the colors and stuff. There's so many colors here. Like it's not just that there's a nice assortment of colors here, but it's also the fact that they're all the same colors and all in like a uniform pattern of colors. So to trip on acid while playing this mini game would be like really intense. Like how you have the green grass that goes all around here. You got the brown. And like, I'm trying to explain this thought process while I'm doing this. It's kind of tricky, but everything's symmetrical, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Everything's kind of symmetrical. The color scheme is really symmetrical. It's like a pattern on clothing, you know. You know how like you got like plaid t-shirts and stuff, and the same colors always appear in the same place. That's how this mini game looks from an artistic perspective. So if you were tripping on acid while playing this mini game, all those patterns and colors would just get more vivid, and then they'd kind of like mesh and switch around, and it'd just be a really beautiful mini game to play on acid, I think. It'd look like corduroy. Or not corduroy, but plaid. It'd look just like plaid. Or it'd have that same kind of like plaid effect. But see, now I'm talking, so I'm messing up again. I just could not multitask to save my life. But like RuneScape really depend, like with acid, I've noticed it really depends on like what you're doing on RuneScape. Learning new stuff on acid is a nightmare on RuneScape. But if you have an activity like this, where it's kind of like you already kind of know in your mind what to do through, like, I guess, muscle memory, if you will, it'd be perfect because you're not learning anything new. The information is already in your head. And it'd give you an opportunity to kind of just sit back and meditate and think about your life and trip out, you know. This mini game would be perfect for acid. I can't say it enough. And then you got these fruits, of course. These fruits would be trippy as fuck, especially with the purples and the greens and the oranges. I'm like shaking right now. Just thinking about it. Well, I'm cold, but I'm having like a psycho nervous reaction to something. I'm gonna go turn the heat up, guys. Like I get cold usually if the thermostat set to a certain amount, but I don't really ever start shaking like this. Like, yeah, my nerves are on edge for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I'm okay. I'm just kind of nervous about something. I hope I'm not about to have like an acid flashback or something. It's just like my nerves are on high alert for some reason. sometimes thoughts can trigger things, you know. The mind is a powerful thing. Some might say that the mind is just a massive erogenous zone. Once you've experienced certain things, cannot you can't undo them. It's just like if you learn how to play the piano, you can't unlearn how to play the piano. You can forget certain aspects of playing the piano, but you'll never forget the basics. The basic principle. Once you know how to manipulate yourself, you can't undo that. Like self-hypnosis and stuff. You can't unlearn that stuff. No. No. Lie down. There's nothing up here for you. Lay down. Curious puppy. Curious puppy aggro. But yeah, what I was saying is like, once you learn something like self-hypnosis, like, sometimes you'll find that you'll do it like on accident. It's like, it's almost like your brain's primed for it at that point, you know. It's easy to slip into. So that may have been what was happening there. I was talking about acid and the experiences and the way they work and stuff, and it's just like my brain just started to slip into that state of mind, that place momentarily. So I just you just got to be careful, you know. You got to be careful with that stuff. You know, there's a reason why there were so many government experiments with it back in the day and stuff, you know. There's a reason why that shit's so highly, highly illegal. You know, they don't want everyone to have access to something like that. It's serious shit. Not just for like the negative health potential risk of, but just because of the nature of it, really. It's not it's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the uneducated hands, you know. That shit belongs in a fucking doctor's cabinet or something. If you catch my drift. I think I have about enough time to do one more run before I end the stream, guys. It's 5 minutes till 4 right now. Holy shit, time got away from me. Last time I looked at the clock, it was like 3:25. I just like fucking zoned out for like 30 minutes. That's crazy. Or like 20 minutes at least. 20 minutes of that at least was like just me zoning out. That was crazy. Yeah, this I love this shit, man. This shit chill as fuck. I was in the zone, man. Auto zone. Auto erogenous zone. Whatever that means. Okay, now I'm being autistic. Saying words I don't even know the meaning to. I used to know the meaning to it. I just don't remember what that means anymore. I know it's something good. Or bad. It could be bad. I don't know. I don't know the words I say. I just say them. Whoops. What was I doing there? Yeah, I'm just tired. Sometimes I have these dreams called like zombie. I don't have much time left on the stream to explain this really, but I'll just go over it briefly. Sometimes I have these dreams called, I like to call them zombie dreams. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Capcom's Resident Evil series, but a lot of the old school like zombie Capcom games or all of the Resident Evil games were based around the same premise. You enter a room or a mansion or a house or something, or the area that the game's in, and you got to solve various puzzles to get through to the next room or whatever. And as you collect the materials or aspects of the puzzle, to complete the puzzle, you trigger zombies and stuff to kill. You have to either get around the zombies, or I'm sure you guys know this already. You get around the zombies and to get to the next area of the game or whatever, or to complete the puzzle. Well, sometimes I'll have like these zombie dreams that are based on that same premise. Like, I'll just start dreaming, and I'll end up in a place, usually a pretty eerie place, and I'll just somehow, you know how in dreams you kind of just somehow already know stuff that you shouldn't know, and it's like that. I'll know that I have certain objectives, and I have to do those objectives, and as I go through those objectives, zombies will appear in my dream, and I'll have to kill them, and stuff. It's just like Resident Evil. It's literally just like Resident Evil. And it's funny because I never really even played Resident Evil. I mean, I played it a little bit growing up, but those games always scared the hell out of me. I always had to have like this one friend play it with me. And after I stopped talking to that friend or associating with that person, I just didn't play them anymore. And that's been like years. This was back in the early 2000s when I used to play that. And I didn't even play it. I just watched him play it. But it's just funny, because I'm not really like a quote unquote Resident Evil fan or anything. I'm just like, I just have these Resident Evil dreams, and they're recurring. They're actually recurring dreams. It's just funny to me that's like that, because I'm not even, like I said, I'm not even a Resident Evil fan. I don't play Resident Evil games on a regular or anything, but every now and then I'll have these Resident Evil dreams. Maybe it could be my brain's way of like, cause maybe I really want to play them, because like this game, like RuneScape, it holds a nostalgic place in my heart. Because of my experiences watching my friend play it when I was a kid, but and maybe on some subconscious level I really do want to play them, and that's just my brain's way of like trying to get over that fear, or my brain's way of still getting to experience that kind of puzzle environment without actually having to play the game in real life, if you will. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that because they're usually really interesting dreams, because it's the same concept. You'll be in this room, and I'll be trying to complete puzzles and stuff, and I'll trigger cutscenes with zombies, and I'll even like the one I had last night. I was even able to switch between different weapons, and as dreams go, things change. So everything's kind of like a blur, like, and like the weapons would change it around. Like, it wouldn't be the same cycle of weapons. I'd be cycling through the weapons, like trying to find one of the guns again, and there were no guns. And then one of the weapons in the cycle was where I'd turn into a sheep or a ram or something, and I'd like charge at the zombie, or like a go-kart, or I forget. Like I said, dreams are like a blur, or like some fast moving object, basically, like some kind of running animal, and I'd batter the zombie while I was running towards it, and that's how I actually ended up killing the last zombie. As I was cycling through the weapons, I couldn't find the gun, and I was just like, what's this one do? And and I just started running like crazy. I was like, oh, okay, it's a speed enhancement. So, and then I just like, oh, okay, I wonder if I can like run through this zombie and kill it. And I did, and I actually did kill the zombie that way. And and I was like on my last leg, like, you know, like Call of Duty, like last or final stance or whatever, you know, like where you go down and everything's kind of hazy, and then you have to have a friend like revive you. I kind of like went down to that like final stance, and then like I switched to like the speed enhancement weapon, and it was just crazy. Those dreams are intense, man. I hate them too, though, when I get them, because it's kind of like a nightmare, but they're so interesting because they're like part nightmare, part like puzzle adventure. You know, it's just I don't know, my crazy mind. But yeah, let's pick this back up tomorrow, shall we? I'm just gonna refill my jugs here, and I guess I'll end the stream on that note. You guys have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Definitely don't let the zombies bite if you have any of those Resident Evil dreams. Um, if you have any interesting dream experiences or recurring dream themes, feel free to comment about them, you know, in the stream. I would love to hear about them. Um, Comment about all your dreams in the stream. um, anyway, as always, RaginStalion out.